Picture this, it's 2025 and Madison Square Garden is electric with anticipation. The crowd holds their breath as those first iconic notes begin to play. But wait, how is this possible? Michael Jackson passed away in 2009. Yet here we are, asking ourselves an intriguing question. What if the king of pop was still performing today? You know, it's not as far-fetched as you might think. Michael Jackson's influence was never just about the music. It was about creating moments that defined generations. Imagine if he had continued evolving, adapting, and performing. What would that look like in today's world? Think about it. Every few years, we'd be treated to new album announcements that would break the internet before that term even existed. Social media would explode with theories about his next moves. What would an MJ TikTok challenge look like? How would he incorporate augmented reality into his shows? The beauty of Michael's performances was always their ability to bridge gaps. Between cultures, between ages, between what we thought was possible and impossible on stage. Parents who moonwalked in their living rooms to Billie Jean would now be buying front-row tickets for their kids, creating this amazing cycle of shared experience. And the shows themselves? They'd be something else entirely. Michael was always ahead of his time. Remember the lean from Smooth Criminal? That was 1987 and people still can't figure out how he did it. Now imagine that innovative spirit with today's technology. Holograms, drone shows, interactive elements, but all with that unmistakable MJ touch. The thing about Michael Jackson was that he understood something fundamental about entertainment. It's not just about the music or the moves. It's about making people feel something extraordinary. Every performance was an event, a moment in history. He didn't just perform songs, he created experiences that people would talk about for years. In this alternate 2025, each tour would be more than just concerts. They'd be global phenomena. Fans would travel across continents just to see how he'd reinvented himself this time. Young artists would study his new performances like textbooks, just as they did with his original work. And here's the most fascinating part. In this world we're imagining, Michael wouldn't just be preserving his legacy, he'd be actively building it, showing us new sides of his artistry, proving that true innovation knows no age limit. His influence would extend beyond music into technology, fashion, and social causes, just as it did during his lifetime. The truth is, even without his physical presence, Michael Jackson's impact on entertainment and pop culture continues to grow. New generations discover his work every day, and artists still cite him as their biggest influence. Maybe that's the real magic, the way his spirit lives on, inspiring and amazing people just as powerfully as when he first stepped onto that stage at the Apollo Theater with his brothers. So while we can't see Michael perform live in 2025, his legacy performs for us every day, in every artist who pushes boundaries, in every performer who dares to dream bigger, and in every fan who feels that unmistakable thrill when Thriller starts to play.